31-23, Bills over the Browns in Detroit, where they had to do so much to get there with all of the snow. And Vic, let's start our discussion on Josh Allen in terms of what he's been through. 6 interceptions the last 3 games, a 2-game losing streak, trying to force the football. All of that, I thought he was patient. It wasn't pretty early, but he got into a rhythm, and most importantly, he didn't turn it over.
Yeah, I think plenty of rust from all the machinations with trying to get from Buffalo to Detroit and everything else, the abbreviated practice time during the week. Then he gets there and he's struggling. He's throwing high, even on the passes he completed. But I thought the turning point came when he operated an effective and efficient 2-minute drill right before halftime.
A patient, a smart game, and it paid off. The old football expression, run and stop the run. And you can bring in the defensive side here, Vic, to this point. I thought that game was a perfect example of that.
This was going to require a physical approach by this defense, and we hadn't seen that certainly in the previous 3 games where they were allowing 176 plus yards per game. They go up against the Browns, one of the better running teams in the league, and hold them to 80 yards. I thought that was a statement by this defense, and Matt Milano, fantastic job, 12 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, fumble recovery, almost had an interception. He really keyed the whole thing. And
the Bills themselves running for 171 yards in the game. Nice game for Devin Singletary. So now it's a short week, and it's right back to Detroit on Wednesday for the Thanksgiving matchup Thursday against the Lions. And Sean McDermott, we know how much he loves routine. He's doing his best to preserve some semblance of that within all this adversity.
I think they did some smart stuff. They got criticism for the later departure. A lot of people thought they should have left ahead of the storm, but look, they got in Saturday. A lot of players were nervous about leaving families behind. The coaches feeling the same way. I can sympathize with that. Who couldn't? But they get there, and look, they pick the same sideline, visiting sideline, the visiting dressing room, even the same hotel, all the things that they're going to occupy when they go back on Thursday to face the Lions for that Thanksgiving game.
So we look forward to that. And in the meantime, the Bills make a move up in the AFC East standings. Buffalo, Miami, 7-3, tied atop the division. The Dolphins, of course, own the tiebreaker in that scenario. For Vic Carucci, Adam Benini, Channel 2 Sports.